Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching this video. My name is Yousef, and I am a hypnotist. I am a hypnotist helping people to get rid of these different issues. Up to now, I was concentrating on people who want to lose weight, but now I'm concentrating on people who want to quit smoking. And this video is going to be about the people who really want to stop smoking, because everybody has different reason why they want to stop. Actually, first of all, to go deeper to it, you have to know why people start smoking in the first place, okay? And then later I go to the point where and how we can stop, and what steps we have to take in order to make us non-smoker, because we have excess smoker and we have non-smoker. Before I go further, I have a link on the comment side, and if you have any question, remark, you can put it on the comments, or if you want to have a free strategy call with me, please use the link above in the comment side, and then we can come in contact, and then I can answer your questions, whatever you want to know, and how I can help you. Okay, as I said, people have different reasons. If you ask people what do you smoke, why do you smoke, and what they do, they have their own reason. And most of these reasons are, hello, good, good evening. Yeah, all these reasons are really excuses in order to carry on smoking. Hi, Freddie. Good afternoon or good evening. Yes, and they say, okay, I smoke because of pinch. And everybody has his own reason. Maybe you know some of the reason from your friends, and if you are smoking yourself, from yourself. And everybody says, okay, I smoke because it gives me rest, gives me relaxation. And some people say, okay, smoking is giving me kind of, smoking is if I'm bored, I'm going to smoke. And smoking is like cigarette, is like a friend to me. I don't know which one of these you think that you are, or your relation to the cigarettes. Please write on the comments if you have any idea about what you think that cigarettes does for you. Please write it on the comments. I'm really excited to hear your story, because it is a story, something that you believe in. And then I would really like to know your story about why you smoke cigarettes. Okay, so please write it down on the comments. I would love to know your story. Okay, just wait. When it is offline, please write it down again, because I love to see that. Okay, one of the main reasons people are smoking, because they said that smoking gives them relaxation. As I said, this is a story they tell themselves, relaxation. I'm going to go deep into it. When you smoke, you put nicotine and other rubbish, other poisons in your body, and your heart really beat quickly in order to get rid of this poison in your body. And in order for your body to deal with this poison, some chemicals are produced in your body, and then in order to counterpart the poison in your body. And this chemical is actually something that your body in your body exists, only come to being because of this poison of cigarettes. So this is something inside you that makes you some feeling, okay? And that is part of it. The other part of it is the association you make with the cigarettes. You see, most people, when they have a rest, they smoke cigarettes. So resting is equal to cigarettes. I don't know if you know the story of Pavlov with their dogs. Every time the dogs heard the sound of the bell, they out and they get food. And Pavlov noticed that sometimes you don't have to give them food. You just ring the bell. They are going to water in their mouth, in their mouth. So this is the association they had with bell, wrinkle of the bell. This is exactly the same thing that we, as a human, we are also kind of animals, different kind of animal, but this is the way that we are associated with cigarettes. Okay, so we have a rest and we have cigarettes, and in our mind these two are connected together and joined together, and every time we have rest we have cigarettes, and we think in our mind that the smoking of cigarettes is because when we smoke cigarette we have a rest, we have relaxation. But this is a wrong conclusion, because we are relaxing and then we are smoking. And this is one of the points that so many people make mistake of, and they use this story in order to say, okay, I do this because of that. I smoke cigarettes because of giving me kind of relaxation. This is one story. The other story is that when I am bored, cigarette is my company. It's just my friend, and every time I am bored, I smoke cigarettes. And cigarette is the way of getting rid of my boredom. This is also association. So you can associate this boredom with smoking cigarettes. And when you do that, hi, good morning, hello, goedenavond. Yeah, so when you are associating the cigarettes to boredom, and this is the same association when you do that cigarettes to relaxation. Only association. They don't have to do anything with each other. You associate these two together, and that's why people, when they are bored, they are going to smoke cigarettes, and where they feel really stressed, they smoke cigarettes. Okay, this is what they do. And I'm going to just tell you some other thing. When you do this association with cigarettes, then you just deprive yourself of the right conclusion, because this is association that you are making with cigarettes. It is not correct way of dealing with it. The third thing, the other thing that people associate cigarettes with is with when they are with friends, when they are in Dutch they say gezellig, when they are really enjoying themselves, they smoke cigarettes. And this smoking cigarettes is also been associated with enjoyment, when you have fun. you drink, and you smoke, and you have other friends that you smoke with, and it is a really nice thing. So you associate this cigarette with fun. This is one other association. And why people, if they know that, why don't they stop? And we have a reason for it, because when you are associating with things, you are really, you are afraid of losing all these things. Some people say they are afraid to gain weight. They say, if I stop smoking, I'm going to lose weight. No, not lose, to gain weight. Other way around. Yeah, I'm so excited to talk to you. So they say, okay, if I stop smoking, I'm going to gain weight. And this is the subconscious mind programming of their mind, because they saw it in other people. And this is the one thing that most of the time women are susceptible to this idea. If I stop smoking, I'm going to gain weight. But these two are totally different. Somebody said, if you say you can, you're right. If you say you cannot, you're also right. Because the thing that you are telling yourself, you're a story. Whenever we make a story for ourselves, it doesn't matter what outside's happening. It is something that we make the story of what outside happening for ourselves, and we are going to interpret it. And when we do that, we are going to just make our own world. Okay? When we do that, then we are going to just make our body is going to react with it, because our outside reality is become your inside reality becomes your outside reality, and you are going to act upon it. When you are smoking cigarettes, you just associate all the things to cigarettes, and this is the excuses you are going to use to keep on to smoking cigarettes. But when you make a decision and you say, okay, I'm not going to smoke cigarettes. When you say that, then you can just reverse your story. Reverse a story in such a way that you can stop anywhere, anytime that you want. I know it's difficult. It is not easy. But when you have certain idea, when you have certain belief that it is difficult, some people say, I am addicted to nicotine, and that's why I have to smoke. I haven't seen people just lining up at the pharmacy and to ask for patches, nicotine patches. They are all stories that we are telling ourselves. Nicotine is not addictive, because for something to be addictive, you have to use it more often, or you shorten the time that you use the addictive substances. For example, if you are addicted to heroin, it is addictive substance. So today you use heroin, tomorrow you use heroin, but because the addiction becoming more, you have either to increase the doses of heroin, or just doing it shorter time. This is the addiction that you have to be worried about, not nicotine. Because I've talked to people they have been smoking cigarettes for 60 years. They have been smoking cigarettes for 60 years. Let's say one and a half boxes of cigarettes, packs of cigarettes a day. And it has been like that for a long time. If you are addicted to it, You should have done it by now. 10 or 20. Don't do that. People who are addicted, they go to bed, they just, all the body sweats, and they can't sleep because of the addiction. Are any people who are smoking, are they like that? I doubt it, and I'm sure it is not that way. So this is a myth that has been given to us by the media, and we just internalize it, and we believe it, and we are going to follow it. So, one, nicotine is not addictive. When you are smoking cigarettes, there are certain issues to it. One of them is association and habits. They are two strong things. And one thing that me as a hypnotist can help you with is just find the reason why you do that in the first place. Because I think 80% of people who are smoking right now, they have started smoking when they were younger than, let's say, 12 years, or sorry, younger for between 12 to 16 years. So most people who smoke cigarettes right now, this began when they were between 12 and 16. And in this kind of therapy that I'm doing, I just bring the people to that point, and they know the reason why they start smoking cigarettes. And when you know the reasons, when you know the association part of it, then the belief that you cannot stop smoking is going to go away. Because the belief that you have at this moment is just a table on the top of table. And then you believe, that is your belief, and then you have some support of your belief. And support of your belief, the things that keep your beliefs alive. And one of them is just, for example, I smoke because nicotine is addictive. That is one belief that you have on the idea of smoking cigarettes. I'm smoking cigarette because cigarettes is addictive. The second one is cigarettes gives me rest, give me relaxation. The second belief, the supporting your smoking habit. The third one, cigarette is a friend of mine. It's been always with me in bad time and in good time. The third belief. And there are some other beliefs that depending who you are and what beliefs you have, so we can discuss it during the therapy in order to get rid of this smoking habit. When the feet of these tables gone, the table falls. So the smoking habit is going to go away when the beliefs are gone. So once again, if you are interested, if you have people, if you have friends that smoke, please share this video with them, because maybe they can use this information in this video in order to get rid of this real terrible habit. I haven't told anybody this, but you see, the reason I'm doing this, I'm really anti-cigarettes. Why I'm doing anti-cigarettes? My mother died because of cigarettes. They took her to the hospital, and they found out the lungs totally black, and it was really terrible to see your own mother that's died because of this terrible thing. And I don't really want anybody to get to this point. When I see that 30 to 36% of in Canada, or related in Canada, have cancer because of these cigarettes, I've really become sad, because there are ways in order to get rid of this devil. So once more time, if you have any question, remarks, please let me know on the comments. And then if you want to have a strategy call, please, the link above, you can just click on that and then make appointment so we can talk together to see how I can help you to get rid of these cigarettes and this smoking. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that you are smoke-free, and then you become non-smoker when you really decide to stop using this terrible thing. Thank you very much for your attention, and peace.